Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today surrounded by the beauty of creation and nurtured by the sights and sound of nature to celebrate the wedding of Jacob and Morgan. Marriage is a promise between two people who love each other to trust that love. It is one of the greatest and most challenging adventures in human relationships. All days are not good days, but they are made better by knowing there is one soul who loves you unconditionally. And the good days are made into amazing days because you have someone to share your life with. You are adding to your life not only the affection of each other, but also the companionship and blessing of deep trust. You are agreeing to share strength, responsibilities, and love. It takes more than love to make a relationship work. It takes trust to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow even when it's difficult to do so. And it takes faith to go forward without knowing what the future holds for you both.
Know how deep your heart can go, or the beauty of your soul. Oh, you, where were you all along? Every other one was wrong, and I found where I belong. Oh, the day I met you, I think I met myself. I don't ever wanna be with anyone else. We got the kind of story that the stories would tell, different than I've ever felt. And I know we've got our whole lives, no indignance inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you. And I know we've got our whole lives, no indignance inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you tonight. Yeah, yeah, be with you tonight. Yeah, yeah, be with you tonight. We're not in a rush, we're not gonna leave, but I can't get enough of what you do to me. We're not in a rush, we're not gonna leave, but I can't get enough of what you do to me. And I know we've got our whole lives, no indignance inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you. And I know we've got our whole lives, no indignance inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you tonight.
The vows that Jacob and Morgan will exchange today hold great importance and will be a cornerstone on which they will live the rest of their lives. These simple spoken words they are about to say are the beginning of a lifetime of keeping your promise to love one another. Take a moment and look at each other. Before this moment, you have been many things to each other. Friend, girlfriend and boyfriend, fiance. You're about to cross a huge threshold in life. After today, things will never be quite the same, but it will be wonderful. Nothing is easier than standing here and saying these words, and nothing is more difficult than living them day to day. Therefore, what you promise today must be renewed and reaffirmed tomorrow and all the tomorrows to come.
Morgan, today I choose you to be no other than yourself. You've got the kindest heart and soul that I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. I didn't know what feeling complete was until I met you. I promise to learn and grow with you, even as time and life change us both. What I possess in this world, I give to you. I will keep you and hold you, comfort you and tend you, protect you and shelter you for all the days of my life.
Jacob, today is the best day of my life. I get to stand here in front of all of our favorite people and marry you. You are the most humble and kind-hearted person I've ever known. Because of you, I feel safe. I get to smile and laugh every day, and I feel more love than I can ever imagine. From now until forever, I promise to love you, to encourage you, to be patient, understanding, and forgiving, to be by your side through good and bad. Today, I will make my home wherever you are. I am so glad I changed your mind about a girl not being able to be your best friend, because you are truly my best friend. I love you more than words can say, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
No one but you can declare yourselves married. You have begun it here today in speaking your vows before your family and friends, and you will do it again in the days and years to come, standing by each other, sharing in the highs and lows of life. You've come a long way. It probably wasn't the easiest path to get here, and it won't be going forward, but for the rest of your lives, you'll always have each other to navigate with. Take a minute to take a breath and revel in this moment, because the fun's about to begin. So without delay, I present to all of the family and friends gathered here this evening, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob and Morgan Algar. You may now take your breath.
You and I know we've got our whole lives, no indignance inside. Darling, all I wanna do is be with you tonight. Yeah, yeah, be with you tonight. Yeah, yeah, be with you tonight.
Morgan, I knew Jacob was the one for you when you were finishing student teaching in Spain. He showed up at our grandparents' house. We had no idea who was pulling in the driveway. When I opened the door, it was Jacob FaceTiming Morgan. She hated that she was going to miss holiday with us, but Jacob brought her. Nobody would have showed up to a house that full of people other than Jacob.
I was lucky enough to be Jake's roommate for 5 years, and if it wasn't for us both being super lucky and marrying two amazing women, you can bet we'd still be roommates to this day. Morgan, I've known you were the one for him from the get-go, even if it did take him so long to get down on one knee. You're the perfect match. He lights up when he talks about you, and you truly are the best thing to ever happen.
Now, I wasn't around when the two lovebirds met, but from what I gather, Morgan saw Jacob from afar and noticed his wicked dance moves and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make that boy my boyfriend."
But I'm so proud to call you my brother, and I love you. You have accomplished so much in your life, plus you found yourself a killer beautiful woman in Morgan. You all are such a great pair, and I look forward to seeing you all enjoy your life together. But hey, I've got one on you. Morgan came over to the farm with Angela to hang out with me before you were even in the picture.
Tonight